I'm Sue Daley from Sue Daley Designs, and next in line for our classics blocks is our Dahlia block. It's a beautiful block, and here I've done it in, well, I've cut it out anyway, in Kira Job's range of fabric called Daisy Days. It's just a gorgeous range of fabric, and you can see on the pattern cover that I've just duplicated each block, and that's what you can do, or you can do it all very scrappy. So you'll get your booklet in the pack, and of course your templates, and I've gone ahead and I've cut out all my pieces. So I've cut my circle piece, my little blade pieces, which is this piece, which is our little blade here. You need 16 of those, and then our little sections up here that are attached to the blade. So one of those goes on each blade, and then our corner pieces and a little square that goes in the corner there. Now to sew this one together, I actually am going to sew all of my blades, all of my white pieces to my blade first. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can either piece that by machine, or you can hand piece it, and I'm going to show you how to hand piece it. But piecing that little piece by machine is really quick and easy, and then you can perhaps hand piece in the curved pieces if you're not really confident on the machine to do that. So I'll start with these two pieces here, and I'll show you how I'm going to hand piece those in. Okay, so when you've cut your pieces out, you'll need to mark the back. So we'll turn those over and take our template and our marking pencil, pen, or whatever your preferred pencil is. We're going to make our reference marks in here. And on this one, we'll do the same thing. Now you may want to join these up. And you may want to join this one along here as well. So you have a sewing line. So I'm going to take my two pieces, and they're going to sit like this. So I'm going to put them together. And I'm going to pin my, let's take a couple of pins and pin my reference points here and here. And I'll take my needle and thread. And I'm going to start up here with my reference point right here. And I need to go through the front one, and I'm going to come through to the back one. We're going to sew. I'm going to do my back stitch, do my 2 wraps to knot it off, so I get a flat knot at the beginning of my work, and I'm going to sew along just on the very outside of that line, but you need to be making sure that on the other side you're sewing just on the outside of the line on that one as well. So my line's just sitting inside my needle there, and on here it's the same. And I'm just going to sew those all the way along. Do a back stitch every 5 or 6. Make sure you flatten it out. There's no gathers in it after you've done your running stitch, because it likes to gather up a little bit when you pull your thread through. Back stitch. And so right up to that reference point at the end there, and then I'm going to come in and do a back stitch. So I'm going to come right up at the where my pin's going through that reference point there. Do my back stitch, and I'll do my wraps on my needle just to lock it off. Okay, so then that will sit out nice and flat. So you can just finger press that out so it sits nice and flat. So you're going to go ahead and make all the rings, all of these rings in here. Join all those, these little blades out here. You're going to join the white to each blade. And once you've done that, then we can then start adding, joining our blades together. So you would have these, and you would start joining these together around till you get a whole ring of those, and then we'll continue on and join our side pieces, all our corner pieces. So over here we would join our little square and corner pieces in here, right here and here and here. So you'll join this pink piece to your corner piece, to your pink piece, and then we'll have our little arcs to go in, and then we'll sew those in around the outside of the circle like that. So I hope you enjoy this one. It's a fun one. I think it's very different looking, and it looks fabulous when Kira's fabric with that lace print in the middle of the circle really sets it off. So I have a completed block over here, and this is made with Leonie Bateman's Sorbet range of fabric. So you can see it's a very antique looking block, and it's very scrappy looking, and I've used different shirtings in the corners, so it just makes up beautifully. And it's an unusual block, but it's got some nice curved pieces, not too many not tight curves, but very easy to sew in. So I hope you enjoy this block as much as I do.